Okay, so we're gonna do the topics in the daily video number 32. Here we go. So, what historical event fascinates you the most? I think it's when they found out how to that hitting stone hard with while putting some wood underneath it and some fires underneath it causes it to thicken and or darn it, I'm never familiar with metallurgy, but the fact that they discovered metallurgy, I thought was like such a big thing in history, and it's not even documented because we don't even know when it happened. Uh, like, or okay, maybe we do, but I don't, I've never heard anyone say like on this date we discovered how to do metallurgy. Uh, I just thought it's wild. Like somebody has, I just think it's amazing. Why is it so interesting? Because our entire economy depends on like metal, and metal has so many fascinating properties that it's just wild that we were ever able to tap it at all. You know, it could have been so much more deeper. Like maybe like uh, maybe the magma underneath Earth had that. Maybe that's where we would have had to have metal, and we could only access it through volcanoes or some crazy other physical phenomenon. But we just managed to be able to get metal. I thought it was just wild. Have you ever visited a museum or cultural attraction? This is actually a really good question because there's a museum, uh, local museum that I need to visit. I might go there for a date. Uh, I don't have a date lined up, but uh, I basically talked to a MILF today, and it's like, man, I have, I'm able to. I don't know. It was a good conversation. I was like, man, I have a shot with like attractive women, so I'm feeling pretty good. I might, if the rate of my progress keeps going, I might have someone in line to go out on a date within a month or two. Daisy, or no, I need a day D. No, not daddy. I guess it is daddy. Day D, like Daisy, like the zombie game for zombie. The day meaning the zombie outbreak. The day D is the outbreak of you being a daddy and you getting a woman pregnant, uh, so that your genes spread. That's what day D is. Maybe that's why they call it daddy. Day D. Just made that up. Have you ever visited? What did you learn? Oh, have I ever visited? I was supposed to visit a coin museum somewhere, like, but our host decided not to bring us there. So, uh, what? Oh yeah, I went to LA and I visited the movie cars attraction. There's like a ton of cars from movies, and I saw the time travel car. Uh, I saw the uh, Ghostbusters car. There was just a couple. I just remember that one because that was the most famous one. But I saw all these cars. I saw some nice. I saw like this blue, like classic car, black and white classic car. It was pretty nice. Did you ever have a favorite type of music that connects you to your heritage or culture? Oh yeah, there's like this type of music where the guy that plays accordions. I like music that's got accordions in them and like a duo playing on them. Uh, I think EDM also does the same thing for me. Like I feel like EDM kind of makes you connect to like whatever value you have at the time. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna be the successful person that does this, or I'm gonna make a difference, or I'm gonna be part of this group. I'm part of this group, and you get pumped up. Uh, there was like another like choirs, like ancient choirs, or like folk music, like and from other cultures that I like, that not necessarily ones that I was born in. Uh, so sometimes I'll just be obsessed with the other culture, like, uh, and then I'll just like their songs, and I'll see part of myself in them. Okay. Are there any cultural traditions that you're curious about trying out for yourself? I wish I could say what cultural traditions I was interested in. I was interested in some for a while, but then because of all the controversy of what they're doing now, and I also kind of disagree and not disagree. Uh, um, I just had to stop. It was just I'm not willing to risk my life for uh, a culture that is mostly good, but in their context, they're being hijacked by other political elites to go in a different direction than it initially was supposed to go. So I had to abandon it, and it's just too risky to practice this culture. And so I pretty much had to leave because it's better to protect my sanity and my safety than to be an embarrassment and be ostracized and everything. Even though they had a lot of good things coming forward, I still miss it. But I can't even go online and observe this culture because the people of the websites who own the websites, they'll start interfering and they won't know the reasons of that I don't agree with what the culture is actually doing. Not the culture, what some people at the top of the political spectrum, I don't necessarily agree with what they're doing. And I'm not even sure because there's a lot of things that could be happening. You never know. And uh, yeah, so I was curious in trying it out. I tried it out for a little bit, not too much, and now it's just too controversial and too risky for me to do it. And it's because there's an association between the cultural and the political reality of this culture, and it's kind of annoying. Like I wish I could still practice some of the stuff in this culture and not have it be related with the political stuff and people target me because I don't necessarily believe in the political stuff. I'm not even sure about it. Uh, and still be and not be allowed to practice this culture anymore. So it just happened like that. Are there any cultural traditions? Okay, you're trying. I already said that. How do you think we can bridge the gap between different cultures and backgrounds? I think just having each person uh, follow each cultural background, follow it themselves, and being immersed in it, like some kind of rotation, kind of like the Mormons have you go out and reach, like not the Mormons. It might be the Mormons or it's the Amsterdam. What do you call it? The Amish, yeah. The Amish let you explore the world around you. Except you only get two cultures: the Amish and then the world around you. If you wanted to have people be more open-minded, you can have them practice each culture and actually be involved in each culture for like a year or however long you think is necessary to get the hang of it. Um, that would definitely improve relationships between people with different cultures. That's kind of what I did. I got lucky. But not for a year. Well, okay, maybe it actually longer than a year. No, I don't know, man. I don't know how long it was. It was kind of varied. Uh, to science and technology. What's something that fascinates you about space exploration? The fact that we're able to do it at all. Like it just sucked. We could have been stuck in this planet forever because gravity's too strong, and we're not stuck. And I'm like, this is wild, man. I mean, I think about so many things that don't go right. Like as an engineer, something like you have to get everything all these little calculations perfectly right and everything right for things to function, or otherwise they fail. And the fact that the laws of nature are sometimes in our favor means it's just wild. I can't believe like it still fascinates me the fact that it's possible at all. Is it technology? Is it the technology or the biology or something else entirely? Uh, yeah, it's something else entirely. It's the physics. It's the fact that the physics allows us to do all this. That's what I find really fascinating. And the physics is pretty much everything else. It's all of it. Let's see, 37. Have you ever tried a science experiment or project at home? I mean, I did one, but it's kind of like Lately I've been doing sociological experiment uh, to understand how I can interact better with people. But I did like this one global warming experiment when I was little, where like I put a ton of grasshoppers in these jars, and some jars I put plants, and the other jars I didn't put plants, and I put them under a UV light to see if how long the grasshoppers would live, and they all died. I didn't have enough experiments with the setup, but it and probably showed that the environment that I was in uh, was too closed off. They probably died of carbon dioxide poisoning or not having enough. I don't know if they had enough leaves. Maybe the leaves didn't last long enough. I don't know, something happened, but it was like a third grade science experiment, and that's pretty much what I tested out at home. It was I felt like it was a failure. I mean, uh, maybe I could have studied. I didn't really study the bugs as much as I should have. I should have done some online studies of the bugs to see what conditions they live best under, and the leaves were also dead. That's kind of bogus. Like I had to. I was instead of what I should have done is I should have got the plants from and the root and put them in there so that they were actually part of the ecosystem, and then test it out to see if the lights were actually giving it enough. That would suck. I mean, because you don't really control whether the plant can absorb light from like a I don't know if it was UV or if it was just fluorescent, where the fluorescent lights they uh, if they were strong enough to give the plants enough energy to do photosynthesis. So I don't know. Was it fun and educational? I mean, it was educational. It showed me that it's more difficult to set up a project than I anticipated. But I didn't think about much else until just now. I just thought, like, yeah, maybe I should have done more research in some of this stuff and fixed the plants. Do you have a favorite scientific concept or theory that blows your mind? Uh, I guess I don't know if it's metallurgy. I think it's metallurgy, man. I still think that's kind of wild. Um, the whole field of material science is kind of wild. Are there emerging technologies that excite you or scare you? Well, I'm obviously scared of AI. I think it's being done kind of reckless. Uh, I think they need to put more safeguards. I don't know what those safeguards are. Uh, I think not. I feel like we don't want. I don't think we want AI that's smarter than us. I think we want it to be like about the IQ below the smartest people on Earth, but just more well read, like it kind of is. I mean, that seems to be working. I don't think we should want IQ that's much smarter than us unless we can somehow make it align its interests with humanity's interests. So, um, yeah, we have to focus on the alignment problem before we maybe make it more intelligent. Let me see what else it said. What excites me? That excite. Okay, I'm excited about the career field I'm going into. I'm trying to get into. That's about it. I mean, it's related, but I don't know. I mean, I do want to go into AI, but yeah, I kind of do want to go into AI. So I am kind of excited about being working on it, but I'm just kind of concerned about what other people are going to do with it in terms of like being competent with it. How do you think technology will change our daily lives in the next decade? I think things are going to become so easy, or it's just going to be like a complete tragedy. Um, Go either way. think we need to do things slower. Just do it kind of slowly. Okay, that's about it. And then I'm going to do my affirmation next. I'm going to do these daily affirmations. I think they're pretty good for everyone's mental health. Oh wait, this isn't it. Where are they? Okay, where are my affirmations? You get exclusive content of like me just doing basic stuff. Okay, maybe it's in here. Dude, where is it? That is wild. I thought it was here somewhere. Let's take this up. Put in a speaker. Okay, let's search for it. Oh, I didn't print it out, I think. Oh wait, I did. Okay, I think I printed it out, but for some reason, it must be in my car, so